Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solution. Today we are going to discuss about the example of HCM extraction and the templates, and then we are going to define the extraction. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a small brief about the yesterday's session, then we are going to start the today's session. So basically HCM extraction stands for the Human Capital Management Extract, and it is used to gather and extract information from the HCM systems database, and this data can include employee record, payroll information, time and attendance, and the benefit data also, and other HR related data. So these extracts then be used for various purposes such as generating reports, performing data analysis, complying with regulatory requirement, or integrating HR data with other business system. So the specific capabilities and features of HCM extract can vary from one HCM software system to the another, but the primary goal is to provide a means of extracting and managing HR data for reporting and analysis purpose. So basically the main way to retrieve data in a bulk from Oracle HCM Cloud is by using the HCM extract tool for generating data files and reports. So HCM extract has a dedicated interface for specifying the records and the attributes to be extracted. And then we also talk about the component of the extraction. So you can see here we have the extract definition. So basically it refers to the complete setup of an extract that consists of extract data group, criteria, records, attributes, advanced condition, and output delivery options. And also we have the data group. So basically data group represent a business area or logical entities, for example a person, assignment, or benefit. So the application uses this information to retrieve the database item group, and you define one data group as the primary or root data group, and this data group is the starting point of the data extraction. So basically extract data group connection captures the association detail between the current data group and the parent data group. And also we have the extract record. So it represents a grouping of related data or a physical collection of all fields required in the extract. For example, the employee data group can have records like basic detail, pay detail, location detail, and the primary contact. So it is a collection of attributes which you can organize in a required sequence. For example, if a data group has 3 records, then you can specify the sequence in which the application processes the record. And then we have the attributes. So attributes are the individual fields inside the extract record, and we can also say an attribute is in a lowest attribute level of a HCM extract and represent a piece of information. For example, person first name, person last name, or the person date of birth. So these are the attributes. Then we have the threading database item. So it is a unique identifier for a given user entity to uniquely identify an extracted record. So when you configure this database item, so it makes a comparison and identification of change in the changes only extract run for the more efficient way. And then we have the conditional action component. So it identifies the action to perform and optionally print a message based on the outcome of a conditional expression or a predefined fast formula. So conditional action are applied on the extract data similar to criteria condition that are applied prior to the extraction. So when a condition is satisfied, you can use this feature to perform certain predefined action. For example, you can exclude employees that satisfy a condition such as all employee from a predefined country, and you can also configure this feature to raise a warning when an employee's salary is blank or beyond a specific level. But Oracle strongly recommended user to avoid this conditional action to use, which we can adversely impact the runtime performance of an extract. Then at last we have the exclusion rules. So basically by using this you can exclude or override a record that doesn't suit your requirement with your own record by using an execution rule. So the extract process doesn't process exclude record based on the legislative data group. And for this also, Oracle recommended not using exclusion rules, as these are the extremely difficult to troubleshoot when records get excluded. So in the place of this, you can use the BI publisher templates to handle the processing of conditional action and the exclusion rules. Next, if we talk about the extraction type, so here you can see we have 9 types of the extraction in the Oracle Fusion application. So if with the full profile, you can extract the complete employee and payroll data archives, and for the with the payroll interface, so it is going to be used for providing data to third party payroll service provider and payment. So you can use this for salary payment method. And then we have the benefit, then archive retrial, end of year archives, then HR archive. So you can extract all the HR archives. Then we have the payroll archive, so it is going to be used for all payroll or payslip archives. Then the other payroll archive, so it is going to be used for all payroll archives. So these are the HCM extract type. Then we also see the global payroll interface extract. So basically global payroll interface report historical records for salary, element entries and blank account on a personal payment method. So these records are all effective dated records that are effective within the specific extraction window. So payroll interface use the HCM extract infrastructure. So all delivery option available within the HCM extract are available for the global payroll interface. For example, the output file can either be sent across through SFTP or using HCM Connect over to a specified destination. So before begin, you have to load the geography first, then you have to create your one and only legislative data group. Then you have to define your legal entity as a legal employer. So basically legal employer is a legal entity that employs the worker. And then you have to define your payment method. So when you define your payment method, so there you have to select payment type as a EFT, electronic fund transfer. Okay, then moving ahead, we have the user entity. So basically when you create an extract definition, you need user entity details to create a data group. So you can search and view the user entity detail by navigating to the search page of the view user entity task. And there you can review the type of user entity and view the database item available in a user entity, validate user entity, review the context used and set by the user entity, then review the SQL query, and also calculate the number of rows in a data set and verify the extract that are using the user entity. Okay, so these you can see they are under the user entity detail page. Then if we talk about how many user entities are there, so you can see the user entity name and code. So we have the person user entity, so it retrieves all person across the enterprise and all person related attributes. Then you have the employees, so returns person and assignment and payroll detail as on effective date. Then you have the extract assignment basic history, so it's going to be retrieve assignment history. Then assignment basic information, so it's going to be retrieve assignment data as on the effective date. And then you have the assignment range, so it retrieves assignment history as on the effective date. And then you have the extract current and the future person, so basically it retrieves current and future person detail. And then you have the extract current and future assignments, so it retrieves current and future assignments of the employees. Then second last you have the reset contest. So reset contest, there is a two way to use this. First is like you can reset the effective date context set by dynamically by a parent data group using a runtime input parameter for the effective date. And second is you can set up the reset context user entity as the root user entity to be a container or a header. Then at last we have the assignment standard working hour. So you have to select the working hours for a position attached to the assignment. So now we have to talk about the extract template. So till here the user entity we already discussed in our previous session. From today's session we are going to discuss about the template and how we can define the extract. Okay, so use the predefined templates to quickly set up extract. So these, the payroll interface, global payroll interface template, which you can find under the global payroll extract type, and the calculation card report template under the other payroll archives. So these template enables you to define your extract by choosing from a comprehensive list of data element. So selecting the list of object you need for your integration will automatically build the extraction definition. You can choose the list of attributes and select predefined filter criteria for various data elements. For example, when you select address data element, you can choose the filter criteria to only select work address based on the address type that you have defined in your implementation. And after you select the data element and the filter criteria, your extract definition is complete. So you can move to the final step of defining the delivery option to complete the design process. The extract defined using the template as a source is like any other extract that you define. So you can add data group and data element to this newly defined extract to include additional attributes according to your requirement. So we have predefined extract. So HCM Cloud has additional sample extract that are predefined, unlike the templates where you can select a subset of data element. You cannot edit the predefined extract. You can make a copy of the predefined extract and work on the copy to update the extract to your requirement. So the work structure and workers extract are the example of predefined extract. The work structure extract generate detail of business unit, legal entities, department, grade, job, location and position, while the worker extract generate details of a person, name, phones, email, national identifier, address, legislative data group, accruals, absence, work relation, work term, assignment, work measure, supervisor and the salary. So you must not run the predefined extract directly. Make a copy to run these extract. When copying and using these predefined extract, so you have to first verify some extracting data according to your requirement. First you have to define the filter criteria. For example, if you want to extract data related to a specific location, include an expression or the fast formula in the data group filter condition. So you can see the data according to your requirement. Then you have to remove the data group that are not required for your integration requirement. For example, you might choose to remove position data group from your extract that you copied. So you can remove that data group. And you can review the detail to ensure the data groups, records and the attribute that you have included to meet your requirement. Then you can generate and compile the fast formula that you have used and validate the extract design, and then refine the parameter to define the default value if any. So how we can use a work structure and worker extract template. So first you have to copy the worker or work structure extract definition to create a new extract, then update the copied extract and generate and compile the fast formula, and then validate the extract design, and then redefine the parameter. So this is about the extraction template. Now if we move ahead, so now we are going to talk about the define extract. So before you create an extract definition or define your extraction, you should understand some detail, like information that you want to extract, a structure in which the data must be extracted, and how you want to deliver this data, including the file format, delivery mechanism, and the frequency information. So for example, the Fast Bank is a global organization with subsidiaries all over the world as a part of an external business reporting requirement. So Fast Bank is required to extract the department and the employee details grouped by the department. So across the entire company, this information must be sent to a third party in an XML file and to HR manager in a PDF file using the email. So you have to give information like how many extract do I have to produce this type of report, how many data group do I have to create, and how many records do I have to create, how many attributes do I create, and do I have to create any fast formula. So these are the information you have to fill there. And after the creation, you have to validate your extraction. So how the extracts are validated? So you have to use the validate feature in the extract definition task to ensure the data you enter in the design tab is valid and there are no issue when you submit it. So after creating an extract, you have to go to the validate tab and then click the validate. If there are any issue in the extract design, then validation messages are displays that. So when you validate an extract, the application performs validation on the extract design to ensure that the root data group is defined, and also all non-root data group are linked to the root data group directly or indirectly. For example, through another non-root data group that is linked to the data group. So you have to also ensure that if a sequence of the data group is defined, then the next data group is also defined for the processing. And application also going to be ensure that all fast formula used in the extract exist and are compiled or the validate. And also application is going to be ensure that there are no issue detected during the BI publisher validation. So if the validation is successful, the application marks the extract as valid. However, if the validation fails, the application marks the extract as invalid and submitting the extract result in an error. And then you can also review your extract after the validating. So using the view extract result task, you can review the extract run information and troubleshoot extract runs that are unsuccessful or have not produced the expected result. So you can use a various filter to search the extract or extract run that you want to analyze. So you have to go to the my client group where you have to find the data exchange. Then you have to go to the view extract detail option, and there you have to find your submitted extract. Then you can open that extraction. So where you can find your journal information, criteria, instance detail, extract delivery option, diagnostics, and the extract run analysis. So you can see here, this is your view extract result, right? If I just open this one, so here you can see your journal information, the criteria, the instance detail, the extract delivery option, the diagnostics, and the extract run analysis. So journal information tab displays the extract run details such as the name of the extract and its workflow process name, the extract process submission and completion date. it says status, if the extract run is submitted and completed successfully or not, and so on. So you can also view the process occurrence, state, and the elapsed time also. Then you have the criteria. So the criteria tab display the parameters set for the extract run. For example, the baseline only, changes only, process start date, process end date, process configuration group, and so on. And next we have the instance detail. So the instant detail tab lists the process and their hierarchy. You can view the process status, start and finish time, and status of the process, and you can also download the process log file to help you troubleshoot failed or the time consuming extraction by clicking on this icon. Okay, so this is the instance detail. Now here you can see the extract delivery option. So the extract delivery option tab display the output files that you can download if the extract run is submitted and completed successfully. Okay, then you have the diagnostics. So the diagnostic tab display the bar graph showing the percentage completion of the phases like the pre-processing, the archive process, the root data group, and the XML generation, the formatting in BIP, and the report delivery. So you have to hover you over the bar graph to review the phase that are taking more time, right? This is the archive process, this is the root data group extract, and this is the XML generation, and this is the XML delivery. Okay, so the root data group extract is taking the more time. Then at last you have the extract analysis. So the extract run analysis tab display the line graph comparing ESS job. You can see here the extract job and current extract run with other extract instance to identify the phase wise timing and improve the processing time for the subsequent runs. Okay, so this is about the define extraction. Now we are going to create one example. We are going to define the data extraction. So for that we have to go to the data exchange, and then you have to go to the extract definition. So navigation is clear. First you have to go to the my client group, then you have to go to the data exchange, and here you can see the plus icon. So this is for the create from the template. So you have to copy the template. You don't have to use the existing template and run that. You have to copy the template, then you can edit according to your requirement and then submit the extract. We are going to create the new. So here you can see the types of the extraction. So we can choose this HR archives. You have to give the name. So you have to define your start date, and here you have to define the consumer. So here we are going to select the undefined. So selecting report in the consumer field indicate that the extract is used for reporting purpose, and that the data is not interface with any external application. And if you select the consumer field does not appear for the extract type archive retrieval, so that's why here we are going to select the undefined. And then here in the additional detail we are going to define the HR manager. So in the consumer field you can include the consumer name or the external application to which the data generated by the HCM extract is sent to or interfaced with. So additionally you can also add the additional detail in the additional details field to capture name of the application or the consumer. So consumer field has a list of values. If the application or consumer name is not found in the list, you can provide the name in the additional detail field. So if you have a predefined extract that can be used as a template, then you have to select it from the source template. The source template is going to be visible there when you select the create a template. So capturing the consumer name or the external application to which the data is interfaced with provides information related to integration pattern and the requirement from the customer. This information can help Oracle identify common and integration pattern and to deliver predefined templates. So it simplifies the extract creation and the definition process. So now we are going to click on this OK button. So you can see this is the define page of the HCM extraction. These are the parameter, the baseline only, the changes only, and the effective date, and this is the tag name. Now we are going to the design. Here you have to give the name. It's like person. Tag name is going to be automatically populated here. Then you have to select the user entity. We're going to search for the user entity. So we are going to use the person user entity here, and this is the code: person extraction section assignment person user entity. Then you have to click on the save option. It's save now. Then you have to click on the save and close. Okay, here you have to find your extraction. Can also search here. And you can see this is our extraction. Here you can see the 3 dot, the right side of the page, and from here you have to click on the advanced edit option. Here you can see this is our child data group, so you have to click on it. And under the record you have to click on the create option. Here you have to give the name. Tag name is going to be automatically populated, and then here you have to select the type, so it's going to be the detail record, and in the process type you have to select the fast formula. Now you have to click on the save. Okay, we have to give the sequence also. It's going to be the 10. So now this action button is enabled. You have to click on this drop down and then click on this generate formula. Okay, let's copy this. And we have to compile this fast formula first. Click on this show more option, then find the fast formula, then open it. And then you can just paste your formula name here, which you just copy from here. Okay, it is not compiled yet. You have to just click on this edit, save and submit the fast formula, and then click on the compile. Click on this refresh button until this status is changed. Okay, now it's compiled. Let's again go here. Now here we have to create the extract attributes. For that you have to click on the create icon. Here you have to give the names. So first attribute we are going to create as a person full name. You have to select the data type also, so it's going to be the text, and the type is going to be the database item group, and here you have to find your database item group for person's full name. find the person's full name. Here's the person's full name. Select it and then click OK button. And here you have to define the output label name. So let's define this output label name as a name and define the column first. Okay, then you have to click on the save, then click on the save and close. Okay, so this is your first attribute. Now let's create another. So we are going to create a person number. Data type is going to be the number. And here you have to find the database item group. To define the output label, and the output column is going to be the second. Then click on the save and then save and close. So this is your second extract attribute. Now we are going to create one more. It's going to be the date of birth. Data type is going to be the date, type is going to be the database item group, and here you have to find the database item. Here it is, the person date of birth. Click OK. Here you have to define the output label, and column is going to be the third, and again click on the save, and then save and close. Now we have to create one more attribute, that is going to be the vendor. Media type is going to be the text, type is going to be database item group, and here you have to find the database item group. Here it is, select it and just click OK to add into your attribute, and then you have to again define the output label, and the column is going to be the fourth one. Again click on the save button, then click on the save and close. So these are your attribute. Now you have to click on the save and close. Again you have to click on the save and close, and again you have to click on the save and close. And just click on one more time, save and close. Now you have to submit your extract. So you can see here this icon, submit extract. This is one way, and you can also go to the data exchange, and here you can see the submit extract. So let's just click on the submit extract. Here you have to give the extract instance name, so it's going to be the HCM data extraction. to give the effective start date. Let's take today's date, and here in the schedule you have two options, as soon as possible and the using a schedule. So if you select this one, so you have to give the frequency, the start date and the end date. I'm going to select this one, then I'm going to submit the extract. You have to just click on this refresh. So this is your extraction. It's completed successfully. You can just click on it. So this is your journal information of the extraction. This is the criteria. This is the instance detail. There is one error. Sorry, this is the warning, not the error. And then you have the extract delivery option. You can see there is a no XML file generated. So because of this warnings, first we have to resolve this, then we can see the extract delivery options here. And this is your diagnostic report. You can see this is the pre-processing and this is a archive process. These two are blank right now, but we can just resolve this, though these are also going to be visible. And here you can see the extract run analysis. Okay, the time interval is 1 minute. So tomorrow we are going to resolve this and try to complete this process without warning, because it's completed but with the alert. Okay, so in today's session we just talk about the extract template, and we also define the extract, how we can validate the extract, and we also talk about how you can review your extract. So, and we can also we just also create one extract definition. So tomorrow we are going to see one more example of the extraction and try to resolve this warning, so we can see the XML file. So this is all about for today's session. I hope this session is useful for you. So thank you so much for watching the session.